This is Two Blokes in a Pod.
Hey, what is that?
The podcast where, well, it's a bit of this, a bit of that.
I don't understand.
Just blokey laughs and blokey chats.
Okay.
Whatever it is, let's get started.
At first, I was afraid and I was petrified. I didn't know that living without you would be a problem, and that's how I feel, man. Like, it's been what, forever and a day?
Yeah, it was like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, I think what was the first time we cancelled was
The school holidays. Oh no.
No, I think you were away, and then my plans just didn't fit.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's right.
And then the week after, you're like, you know what? School holidays.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just give it a miss. Yeah, great idea. But then I fucked my back up.
The following week.
Man, I've literally, this is my first day of full mobility.
Jeez.
I've been on my back for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It is fucked. I do not wish back pain upon anyone.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's
It's the worst.
Physio, chiro, and you know what ended up working in the end? Shoving a ball in my back,
And just going
like a big hard rubber ball
up and down. Like
on the wall.
up. Yeah.
And just shoving it into my back, and that has been my saving grace.
Yeah, because I'll go see this chiro, Dr. David Perotti, and he's very like cluey with all that sort of stuff. And he goes, man, you can just arch your back. He goes, even if you put sort of your back on a door frame, like so on a door frame, then you just lean back into it, and it will just curve your back, like open it up like this.
Oh yeah, right.
Or even
they say when your back hurts, lay down on a very hard surface. And I'm like, oh, how the fuck's that going to work?
Yeah.
But yeah, it stretches everything out.
Yeah.
But my pain was very lower back.
Yeah.
Like just above the butt cheeks. That back pain.
That's
oh
the
my God.
worst.
And you know, look, I think self-inflicted because it was the long weekend. I had a wedding on the Saturday. I had a wedding on the Sunday. And then I went straight to Greek night till 4 a.m. from there.
Oh, what do you expect?
And the following day, the Monday of the public weekend, I took my boys to the comic and toy fair.
Yeah.
So realistically, 30 hours roughly, if you put it, I was on my feet that whole weekend. So my back just like, come Monday night where I was relaxing, my back's like, okay, time to fuck things up now.
Yeah.
And there we go, 2 weeks, and I've literally just started being mobile.
Mate, so you're saying that long weekend. So we, as a family, went away to Butler's Beach again, camping trip.
Yep.
And we went with another family friend of ours, and absolute, like, it was bad. Like, the weather was, the wind kills you. Rain, I don't mind, but like wind, like, so the wind. So we got there the Friday. It was fine, all good. We set up everything. Come Saturday, the wind destroyed. So I take up what my setup is a 6x3, sort of just a gazebo, and then I clip in a 3x3 tent. So it's a decent size like floor space, and it's about 2 meters high, whatever a gazebo is, and you peg all the legs in, and in case there's a little bit of wind or whatever. Saturday, I don't know what happened. The wind just picked up, and like us and the friends of ours were holding my tent down because it kept lifting up, and then I was like, okay, the wind's sort of gone. And then we went back to the fire, and it just picked up and went straight into my car. It snapped 2 legs.
Oh,
so it was fucked. Like the tent was see you later. I'm like, oh great, now what am I going to do? So I drove to the nearest town, which was like an hour away, to a camp shop, and I bought another tent, set that up, and then I remember it was Saturday night, so we were supposed to come back Monday. Saturday night, it was so windy. Like, I had tied it down excessively and even tied it to my trailer. Have I shown you the video?
No.
So this was taken at 2 a.m, and I remember texting.
I haven't
Peter.
seen you in 3 weeks. 4.
Yeah, probably. And I text Peter like that night, and I said, "Listen, man, I'm going home tomorrow. I can't do another night of this." So look at this. That's at 2 a.m. inside the tent.
Were your boys sleeping through that?
Yeah, out, mate. Even Katrina, she was out. You know,
God.
This is dangerous school.
Wow.
This is during the day,
Wow.
and it was raining and windy.
This is bad.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, it was pretty.
No, I think you did the right thing.
So we left. Yeah. So I don't know.
Crazy. Hey, so funny thing about some of the events that I've recently DJ'd at, I randomly bumped into this bloke. Big shout out to Elia. Elia, I don't know his surname.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, he came up to me at one of the weddings. I can't remember which wedding exactly it was, but he's like, "Hey, Valenti, how you doing, man?" I'm like, "Good, good." He's like, "Fucking love your podcast, like you and Stamati." I'm like, "Oh, awesome, you listen." He goes, "Oh, that debate that you had about Taylor Swift and Britney Spears and all that." I'm like, "Jesus Christ."
I'm like, which debate, mate? Be more specific.
That's a golden oldie. But yeah, big shout out to him. I laughed because it's like, it's good to see that you're getting into it and all that. But he's like, "Oh, I found you off the TikTok reels and love the reels and all that." The reels will be back up very, very soon. I've been quite slack on editing those because my back has been completely
We got to take a bit of time. We are human people. We are human.
That's it. The rest of the big news that has come in the last few weeks.
What's that?
Our repetitive guest on this show had another baby.
Yes,
Big shout out to Benny and Marissa.
So yeah, that was a bit interesting.
And yeah, I copped a phone call from you calling me a prick, a fucking slight. What was it?
No, I said, "Fuck you, you fucking prick."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and the reason why he said that to me is purely because just before the baby was born, Benny had reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm heavily thinking of asking Stamati to be the compari for the most fucking Italian, non-Italian I've ever met."
He's not Italian.
That's what I said. The most Italian, not Italian.
His
that
wife's
I've met.
Italian, but he's just anyway. Yeah.
He doesn't know what he is. He's
Greek,
Greek,
he's
Lebo, Italian.
He's Italian.
So anyway, he goes, "I'm thinking of asking him to be godfather to my newborn. Can we do it on the pod?" I said, "Fuck yeah, let's do it. How are we going to do it?" And he's like, "Oh, I'll come on as a guest. We'll talk about F1 and stuff. And then Marissa will just pop up out of nowhere with the baby.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask him on the pod. I'll go, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it."
And
But then he gave in.
Yeah, no. When he told me that's what he was thinking of doing, like after, so we went over to his house a few weeks ago, and he just came out with this little box. I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" And I opened it up. He had like a Godfather Scotch glass and this and that. "Will you be my God?" I was like, "What?" Like that was intense. And then later on, he goes, "Yeah, Valandi knew." I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, Valandi knew." And I was like, "Oh," he goes, "He's probably going to kill me." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Oh, because there was this whole plan. I was going to come on the podcast. We were just going to talk a bit of shit, and then Marissa was going to just come with the baby." And I was like, "Oh." I go, "Why didn't you do that?" He goes, "Oh, look, it would be too hard."
I was
like the baby."
disappointed.
Yeah.
I was disappointed that is the way it went down
Yeah.
and not the original plans.
Yeah.
But Anyway, congratulations to him and Marissa.
Congratulations, guys.
And to you for being asked to be godfather.
Thank you.
Fuck knows why he ever thought that.
I don't know.
Poor kid.
He wants to be Greek so bad.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Has he booked the Greek church?
He goes to me. He's actually thinking about it.
Oh my goodness!
But they're going the Italian way because they've got there's a couple of godparents. So my sister as well is going to be godmother, and I think there's 2 others as well. So
yeah, Italians do it very differently. Very differently.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is. Good on you. Good on you. And the other thing that I was going to share with you on air was another thing I'd been keeping from you.
You're a man full of secrets, aren't you, mate?
But the secrets are all out now. So those were the only 2 things I've been keeping from you.
Yeah.
The other one was obviously my coaching
role. Yeah.
Coaching role next year and all that, and who my assistant's co-coach.
He ain't going to be assistant, mate.
But yeah, we've already discussed that and all that. And a big shout out to Nick for opening his mouth before I got to you.
Yep.
Look, the other things I was going to discuss was pretty much Formula One related, but we can get into that very, very soon. We were meant to have a guest. Unfortunately, couldn't make it. Business called, and But I will discuss with you the one thing that I have done, which I told you wasn't going to happen. I got the new iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
The wife broke, and she let me buy it.
Okay.
And I'll tell you one thing.
I would have saved your money and got the bloody binoculars, whatever they're called. What are they called? The things?
Do you know, I have to say one thing, man.
Because what are they worth? A couple grand? 1,500? Oh, you just got on a plan.
No. I bought it outright. 2,300. But
How much are the goggles?
6,000.
Oh, okay. I don't know. For some reason, I had in my head they were $3,000.
No. But I have to say, I traded in my other phone and I got $1,200 back.
Okay. I did this with Samsung, right? So now I'm pretty sure they don't have a store here.
Samsung, no, they don't have an outright flagship store.
Anyway, so you know how I told you I bought this, the watch and the new
earpods
things. So I had these 2 old phones, but still they were very good condition. I had screen protectors, covers, and they said, yeah, we'll give you, I think it was like 400 for one or 500 for one, and like $300 for the other. And then they had these on special for like $300 off. So really, all I was paying was $500. Right? I'm like, yeah, killer. So anyway, I went to the post office, mailed them off, and I get an email back saying, oh, we're going to give you $5 for one phone and $40 for the other phone because they were in terrible condition.
What?
I'm like, you assholes. They were in perfect. There was no scratches on them at all. I said, I'd like to cancel. I'll just pay the difference, whatever. And because what they do, they take a deposit. They take a security payment.
Yeah.
Right. And then once they have the devices, they'll release the funds, like of the 500 and the 300 or the $800. So they'll take the 800 initially, and then they'll give it back to you once they have the devices. And when they said, oh, yeah, $40 for one and $5 for the other, I said, oh, this is ridiculous. I'll give me the phones back and I'll just pay you the difference. And he goes, oh, no. What if you want to do that, you have to send the watch back and the headphones back, and you have to redo the order. I said, well, I've already taken it out now. And I just left it. I'm like, fucking assholes, man. I'll never do the trade up again with Samsung.
Jeez, that's bullshit.
They rolled me.
See, I just walked into the iPhone store. They had a look at my phone. They turned it on, checked that it was all working and all that. Yep, no worries. $1,200 credit. Bang, away you go.
$1,200.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was pretty lucky with that because top condition the phone was.
What one was it?
The iPhone 14 Pro Max.
Oh, so it's pretty much the same as that.
Well, this is very different. Okay. I have to say one thing. I'm struggling to get used to this. And yes, the software is the same, but everything feels different. And I've been complaining a lot about it. And my wife is actually sick of hearing about it because she's like,
take the fucking phone back.
You wanted it. And then I ended up getting the Desert Storm color. which is not what I normally get. I normally get the black.
Yeah, same.
But that was the only model they had, the only color of the model I wanted available at the time that I went.
So which model
Or
was
I
that?
had to wait 2 months for a black one.
Yeah.
So this is the 512 model of the Pro Max 16.
Oh, so that's the top.
Top range.
Yep.
Top range. And I couldn't find a cover for it. I was
I see.
fucking annoyed.
You've got the
and then
quad
I
lock.
jumped on the quad lock. Fucking best thing I've ever
See,
bought.
I've got the blue ring around it.
Yeah, I need to get the orange ring. I want to get the orange,
The orange ring, yeah.
But how do you change the ring?
So, so this,
Oh, from the inside.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it pops out.
Yeah, it's somehow I can't remember
Okay.
how I did it. It tells you how to do it when.
Anyway, so I fucking love this cover. It doesn't bulk my phone up.
Right.
And it just keeps it sturdy and safe. And it's just absolutely phenomenal.
Have you got the mounts yet?
Yeah, I've got one for my car.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of buying one for my desk.
Yeah. So I've got one for the car. And do you have the? Did you get the wireless charging?
I got
head?
the magnetic head, not the wireless one.
Yeah. So there's a magnet wireless.
No, I just got the magnetic one,
Mate.
where basically
Get it.
my phone just snaps onto it.
Get the charger. I love it, man.
But see, I've got a long cord in my phone in my car,
yeah.
and I plug it into my phone and then just put it onto the stand.
Yeah, so you know what I do? I got the long, the really 2 meter long cord.
Yeah.
I've just wedged it into all the gaps and shit in my car, so you don't see it. And then I just boom, put that on and it charges.
Yeah, but see, the one that I've got is also connects to my Apple Play in my car.
Gotcha.
Whereas the wireless charger, yeah, great, but you can't.
Quad Lock do a wireless Apple CarPlay for your
Yeah?
car. Yes, a dongle. My brother-in-law's got it. They don't do one for Android Auto. They do one for Apple CarPlay. So I'm saying, so it's all just like if
I
you
might
just
have to look into it.
boom, if you get that mag charger, boom, put it on, it connects, and then you get that wireless dongle, boom,
Okay.
plugs.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to get one of the desk stands for my work.
I've got the desk stand for my side table drawers,
Yeah, there you go.
and it's got the wireless head on it, and boom, put it on.
Oh, too good. Too good.
I
But
got it
yeah,
for my
so,
push bike as well.
so new iPhone.
So tell me what you think.
Yeah, look, I love it, but there's still a lot of getting used to. There's a new button on the side that activates the camera. And then with that, it dwells into the settings, and it's also a zoom button. So like if I go like that opens the camera, and then
Is it a button or is it
I
just a
soft
touch?
touch it, and look at it. Like now I can zoom 8 times, no, even more,
Oh, jeez.
25 times. Oh, look, I can see the dust in the fucking carpet. Oh my God. But yeah, like it's good.
Is it a button or is it touch?
No, so it's a button,
Yeah.
but it's used 2 ways. So you push it down fully to activate,
the camera.
and then you half push and then scroll with your finger. So it's a touch.
Does it move like when you scroll, or is it just a?
Yeah. So look, I activated the camera, and now I just half touch, and I see, I'm just like running my finger over the top to do the. Yeah.
So, so you take a photo.
Yeah, if you hard press, it'll take a photo.
Ah, gotcha.
But the full capability of this phone isn't out yet. Next month in November, they're releasing the AI, Apple Intelligence. That's where the full potential of this phone is going to come out. Right now, this is just an everyday iPhone with a new side button called an action button.
They've got bloody AI on the Samsung. I haven't even used it.
Yeah. You got to be really into the content creating and all that type of stuff if you really want to maximize. So I've been reading a lot about that. But yeah, I'll get to that. We'll do an episode on that when AI comes out. But yeah, so that's that. In terms of technology.
Well, so do you rate the phone?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just, I'm just finding it a bit hard to get used to with all the different layouts and stuff. They've really dramatically changed the iOS. So the operating system has changed a lot from the other versions.
So I think is with iPhones, like I think you're in the correct cycle. So I wouldn't be upgrading iPhones every year.
No.
Every 2 years.
I do every 2 years, purely because
It's the same shit essentially.
basically what used to happen is they'd release the next model, so like let's say the iPhone 14, and then the following year would be the iPhone 14s.
S, yeah.
Right?
But now they're not doing that.
No,
It's
they're
just-
not doing that. So I went from the 12, which was a more curved phone,
Yeah, I remember that.
to the iPhone 14,
Yeah.
which was more of a rectangular phone with curved edges.
Right.
And then the 15 was exactly the same phone, just different insides by a little bit. Honestly, could not tell the difference other than the camera. I'm like, not enough for me to upgrade.
Yeah.
Whereas now the camera has completely reformed. The front camera is fucking wow.
How many megapixels is the rear camera now?
The rear camera is up to 60 at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's got 24 times zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, which is huge. And the clarity and quality of the pictures, fucking amazing. Very good.
Let me show you something.
Yeah, go
What I
for
did the
it.
other day. So we went we went paddle boat thing at the where the zoo is and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I took a video. So
Oh, I saw. No, is this the one that you uploaded?
no, look how far away she is.
Oh, wow.
All right, keep going. So the camera on these are pretty good too, man.
Hang on. Is this the one where she's paddling with Theodore?
Yeah,
And you're on the other one with...
Dimitri.
and you're probably getting him to do most of the work, whereas on the other one, she has to do it all by herself.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You bastard. You bastard. But I went to the the Australia versus China
Yes.
qualifying game,
Yes.
and some of the parents from my soccer team were sitting on the other side of the oval to where I was. So I was in...
And you had the phone already?
So it was like the first week that I had the phone. I was in Bay 320,
Oh, that's where I've got my tickets.
320 in the south stand.
Oh, no, it's not
310.
south. That's the eastern side. 320.
No, I was definitely south.
So not where we were sitting. Remember when I took you?
No. More on the south side.
So it wouldn't have been 320. 320 is
You're-
where I sit.
320 or 330? You're 330.
Oh, maybe.
You're
Whatever.
330.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I was 320, 320 or... You know where the SNFL Chairman's Lounge is? I was right in front of that.
Okay.
Right? And the parents that I know were at 340, which was all the way round, halfway down the eastern stand.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
I zoomed in on their face
How good is that?
and I took a photo and sent it to them, and they're like, "You pervert, where are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm over here, but I can see you." Like the fucking camera was fantastic.
Nah, they're good.
So
all the
good.
cameras now, they're all pretty switched on now. Like there's literally no reason why you need, just like as a normal, not as a photographer, professional photographer, but as just a normal person, you do not need a camera.
No,
a family camera.
I mean, every single event that I've been at in the last few weeks that I've been DJing at, I've been taking videos on my iPhone and creating different reels and stuff. It's just amazing. It's so good.
Is it DJI that make that mount you can put your phone on?
Yeah. The Osmo.
Yeah.
The Osmo gimbal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I've got
gimbal.
that. I've got that. That's what I use.
So
So I take that with me. But how good would it be if it had like a fucking quad lock on there and I just like...
you can. So I've, my, the tripod I've got,
Yeah.
that's a quad lock mount.
Yeah, but it's not a gimbal.
Oh, no.
That where it does the automatic juggling for you. You know
No.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not one of those.
No.
But there is a new version coming out soon, so we'll see what they offer with that. Talking about DJI, and this was the last thing I was going to talk about, they've just released a brand new drone.
Of course I have.
And I know this is going a bit techie now. Isn't this Blokes
Tech
Bits
Heads
stuff?
2.0?
Yeah, Tech Heads 2.0. That's the name of the episode. So it only got released last week. Now I showed you the Neo, which I bought into the studio, the one that follows you. They've just released a bigger drone that has lidar. Do you know what lidar is? So night vision, night vision scanning technology, right? And basically, we're talking army quality lasers and sensors now. So you can fly this at night and it will scan the perimeter of where it's flying. It will literally scan 360 degrees around the drone so it knows exactly where there is surroundings so it doesn't crash into anything.
Wow.
So a mate of mine bought it the first day it came out and he flew it that night and he goes, the night quality video on it, phenomenal.
So what are they worth now, these ones?
$2,000.
It's not
$2,000. So it's not
bad.
too bad. I mean, look, the one that I bought, the 4, well, I didn't buy it, was bought for my 40th birthday. That was $1,600, right? So,
An extra $400.
you think about it.
So what's the model called?
So it's the DJI Air S3.
Okay.
Yeah, or 3S, Air 3S.
Mate, I've seen this guy on Facebook. He's have you ever seen that guy, site inspector? Yeah, non-compliant.
Yeah.
Guy. Have you seen his DJI drone?
Yeah.
It's like 20 grand.
Yeah, he's got the big ones.
Yeah.
They're the massive ones.
Man.
I might be talking a bit tonight because I'm drinking as we're recording a hard-rated alcoholic lemon, 0 sugar,
Good on you.
4.5% alcohol. These are fucking good.
Yeah.
0 sugar.
Very good.
How much do you believe that though? I mean, they taste so bloody good.
Yeah, but it's all the artificial sweeteners and shit.
How do you make alcohol without sugar?
It's a good question.
Oh, and I think you got me onto them.
Yeah. the
Better
hard
beer?
side. Better. Oh, they're the best.
Better beer. How good is better beer?
And you
And
don't
you know
feel
what?
bad.
They're bringing out a lot of non-carb beer now.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it.
I think
It just doesn't bloat you. It's so good. It's so easy to drink.
I think better beer really shook up the market. And
Yeah.
now I think everyone's sort of jumping on board.
Because there's another brand, I think it's called Tradie.
Yes,
Tradie beer.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. Because I know Super Dry do like a
Oh,
very low carb beer.
Yeah, the ultra dry.
Yeah, whatever it's called. And I know there's 2 or 3 other ones that I've seen at Dan Murphy's that they're low carb or no carb beer. But there's no sugar in it, no carbs, 81 calories. You don't feel bad drinking it, But I still like my Peronis, man. Fucking hell.
Look, I went to what function was it? Yeah, just this weekend. I did a 21st birthday at Levita's on Grange Road.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you know what? I might have a beer. Nothing is better than an ice cold fucking Corona with a piece of lemon. Yeah. Nothing beats the taste of a Corona.
Ice cold on a stinking hot day.
Oh,
I keep a few of them in the fridge in my trailer. A few of the boys on a Friday.
so good.
Boys, who's
So
for a
good.
beer, But keep it on that tech just before we move on.
We can talk tech all night, mate.
Okay, let's go. So George, who coaches with me, he works for a home automation company now, and I got him to get me because I wanted to upgrade my cameras at home. So I got the Hikvision color views. So you've seen how dark it is outside now, right? So these are my cameras now at night with no light. There's no light on, okay? So they're color 24/7,
Holy shit.
right? So there's the car and the trailer. So, and for the back, I got high looks. So they're like a budget version because I thought for the back you don't need it, right? So just so you know, that's what a normal camera looks like.
Yeah. I've got cameras at my house.
Yeah, right.
Through Hikvision.
Yeah, so Hikvision, the color views, that's how they are all the time.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Yeah.
So, talking about home security, my home security cameras are working fine, but I can't log into the GUI because I don't know the passwords to the GUI, and I've lost
GUI.
Yeah, the graphic user interface.
Yeah.
I've lost connection to the cameras on my phone because so the app has them as offline, but it's only
On your
off.
TV, they're fine.
On my TV, they're fine because they're plugged directly into the receiver, which is HDMI to my TV. But I can't actually look at my home now on my Hikvision, and I don't know how to get in.
Call George. They'll sort you out.
You reckon he'll?
Well, they came to my house. So I wired up all the cameras myself.
Yeah.
I screwed in the cameras, set everything up.
Yeah.
And then they came and just did the software side. They were there for like half an hour.
Right.
Yeah. So not George. Well, George came with him.
Yeah.
With the tech guy.
Yeah.
And they sorted me out.
Well, hopefully they'll be able to reset my box and start me back up.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
they'll be able to do it for you.
Cool. That'd be good. Fucking tech. I love tech.
Oh, so
I love tech. Did you see Elon Musk
with what?
with the recent launch that he did?
Not bad.
The human robots.
Oh, the human robots. I thought you meant the bloody.
Oh
rocket.
yeah, no, the rocket launch that landed again. Yeah, that was great. But no, he's he did.
That guy.
Yeah.
He was mixing drinks. And he had like a cowboy hat on. The robot. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
He's like, oh, I need to see ID. Like so the guy.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
He was ordering
No.
a cocktail.
Yeah, right. Okay, no, I didn't see that. No, so he had a big showcase and he launched his robots like home robots.
Yeah,
$20,000 each, right? Full AI and full conversation with you.
So you could tell him like clean my house.
Yeah,
20 grand
Yeah.
ain't bad.
20 grand, and it does everything. Apparently, like it's going to get to the point where it's going to be your companion. Oh fuck that! I don't want to be sleeping with a robot.
No thanks.
And what else? Tech. There was other stuff for tech. Oh, and Facebook's CEO. What's his face? Mark. Yeah.
Say Mark like I know him.
So he just had a Meta conference, so a massive showcase of what Meta's doing. Upgraded the Meta glasses, the Ray-Bans. They now have AI. Have you updated yours?
No.
Oh, make sure you do.
Okay.
Because they've got Meta AI on there. So literally, I was playing around with it yesterday. I chucked my contacts on.
What?
So basically, you can now talk to your Meta and go, "Hey Meta, what am I looking at?" And it'll take a photo of what you're
shit.
looking at. It'll tell you exactly where you are and give you the location as well of where you are.
That's weird, man.
Oh, it's fucking freaky. And then like I go, "Oh, hey Meta, who was the 44th president of America?" Bang. Within
So it's
seconds.
essentially like a Siri.
Yeah, it's basically a Siri. It's running off of your internet, but still, like, you can now have full conversations with your sunglasses.
Do they record longer now, or are they still only
3 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
they record up to 3 minutes now.
Oh, because it was only 60 seconds. That was shit.
Yeah. So they've got options now of 15, 60, and 3 minutes.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, which is really good. Really good.
Does it still pulsate the light? You know,
Oh yeah,
around the camera?
yeah. When you're recording, yeah, you can't turn that off. That's yeah,
Privacy.
yeah. You got to do that. But they also are releasing their own glasses.
So like Facebook glasses or Meta glasses.
Meta is releasing their own glasses, which actually has a special lens that pretty much is computer screens. So like the Vision Pro,
Oh, what?
but in their own glasses, using holographic images and stuff in your.
That's stupid. Like, I just want sunglasses, man.
Yeah, I know, but how cool is that though? That's like full Tony Stark shit.
Yeah. See, I've scratched my lenses a little bit, so you can't replace them. You know that?
How? What do you mean you can't replace them?
You can't replace them.
Surely, if you were to
you
ring
can get-
Ray-Ban,
No. Nope. You can't replace them.
there's no way you can repair.
I went to
Through warranty or
Sunglass
anything?
Hut.
Yeah.
So I just want to get some new, like, just lenses. They go, no, Ray-Ban stopped doing them. You believe that shit? So you can
Wait.
get lenses again,
Yeah.
but they don't have the Ray-Ban on the lens. I'm like, well, I don't want that. Fake lenses.
Oh, you can get different lenses for your glasses, but not Ray-Ban ones.
No.
That's bullshit.
I know. It's the whole point. You know, you have that little Ray-Ban in the corner there.
Are you sure?
Have a look.
Are you positive?
Well, I went in there, unless she's full of shit.
She didn't know what she was talking about.
I don't know. I went to the
Yeah.
West Lakes. Yeah.
Can I replace lenses on my Ray-Ban Meta?
Genuine though.
Can you get? Yes, you can get polarized.
Yeah.
Is this on Ray-Ban?
But genuine Ray-Ban lenses.
Can I replace lenses on my Meta? Genuine. Yes. Whether your old lenses are scratched or damaged, or you just want to switch up the look of your shades, it is easy to refresh your Ray-Ban glasses and replace them with genuine lenses.
Can you send me that link?
Yep. Done.
Thank you, sir.
I will send it to you. There you go.
Oh, God, thank you. Oh, I've never been so happy to be wrong in my life.
Yeah. That's good because I hate my lenses. I've got the transition ones and I just want sunglass ones.
Oh, nah, man.
Yeah.
Just get the normal. Because you know what? Only old blokes get that.
What? The
Transition
transitions.
lenses.
Look, have I told you the story why I got the transitions in the first place?
Because you're fucking old.
No. I told you why.
Why?
I don't have prescription in them. I don't have prescription in my glasses.
Then why have
So
transition lenses?
why I bought them is because I thought, oh, how cool would it be if I could like wear my glasses while I'm DJing in the clubs or something, and it looks like I'm actually wearing normal glasses like I am now,
Yeah.
and I can be filming the crowds and all that like while I'm DJing.
Now it's 3 minutes now too.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
But you can live stream from your glasses if it's connected to your phone.
See, I've never done that.
I haven't either. I haven't tried it, but you can.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right? So I'm thinking, how cool would that be? And like, instead of people going, why is that wanker wearing sunglasses in the club? I'm wearing clear lenses.
Yeah.
But now I regret that decision because it's like, fuck me, I'm not going to wear them in the club.
No.
And I just want to,
Normal sunglasses. You know, I haven't even used the recording. I haven't even charged them. When did I get them? Was it for Christmas or my birthday last year? I reckon, like, I did the recording thing for like a month or two, and then I just haven't. I've just been using them as normal sunglasses.
Oh, look, I use them all the time. I think the last photo I took was the other day when I was trying the new Meta. But prior to that, I think it was at the Royal Show where some chick was bending over in front of me or something. But I'm not going to lie. What else are they used for, man?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you know what?
Let's
get into this bit.
This is
Blokes Bits.
Blokes Bits. Now, before we get into... Did you watch the race this morning?
No, I did not.
You didn't. Do you know the outcome of it?
I do.
Okay. So, lots of things have happened in the last few weeks. One of them being Daniel Ricciardo has been officially fired. Have we talked about that?
No, we haven't.
I don't think we have.
No.
So, Daniel Ricciardo has been officially fired or sacked, and it looks like he has officially retired from the sport.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they offered to give him an ambassador role, and he said, nah, fuck yeah, I don't want to be it. There are very strong rumors linked to him joining Audi next year, but I don't see that because his ambition was to come back, be part of the Red Bull family.
Yeah.
They got rid of him, so I think he's going to move on to something else now. But good on him. I am disgusted and hurt with the way that he was sacked. Like, at least give us a little bit more. But anyway, whatever. His replacement, Liam Lawson, had a cracker of a fucking race today. Cracker of a race. And that's what pisses me off even more. That I truly believe, Ricciardo was purposely being sabotaged by his team. By his team.
I believe that.
Why all of a sudden, in a race like that, did they get the strategy right? And he almost bet fucking Perez, Malaka.
Anyone can be Perez. It's not really much of a...
But a few weeks ago, I had this article to bring and discuss. But it's Lewis Hamilton reveals the battle with depression due to F1 racing pressure.
Did see that.
Yeah. So Lewis Hamilton opened up on private struggles as he had for years, despite his wild success on the Formula One grid. He revealed he has struggled with depression for most of his life due to the pressure of racing. And he's had mental health difficulties since he was 13 years old.
Was this the one where it was because he was the only black kid on the grid? Was it that
Yeah,
one?
it does say that in here. So he goes, I think it was the pressure of the racing and struggling at school, the bullying, the color as well. He had no one to talk to, and he'd struggle initially to calm his mind. The 39-year-old said that he started waking up at 5 a.m. to meditate back in 2020 and has gone on silent retreat. He also finds a 10-kilometer run can help with his mind. He added
10-kilometer run.
Yeah.
Bloody hell,
I know. He added, it's a great way of getting in touch with himself, his inner feelings, understanding what he wants to do. And they asked if he saw a therapist, and he said, I spoke to one woman years ago, but she wasn't very helpful at all. And yeah, so he's been suffering quite a bit. He broke a 2-year drought by winning 2 Grand Prix this year. Obviously, that takes a big toll on him. I mean, you think about this, right? This is a guy who's had a successful run, 7 times world champion in the sport.
Should be 8.
Right? And, well, it might be 8 next year. Might be 8 next year. Ferrari's on a banger, man. Ferrari's on a banger. And I think he's much more stable than what Leclerc is. Mind you, Leclerc had a ripper race this morning.
He did.
The way he overtook on that first fucking corner, oh my God. He was like nowhere to be seen after that. He literally controlled that race. And Sainz P2, it was great. But you think about now this article on Lewis Hamilton. Can you imagine putting yourself in Ricciardo's shoes? You have gone from one of the most successful teams in recent times, Red Bull, to a fucking shit team because they offered you a shitload of money, to then leaving that team 2 years later to go to what was a middle-class team at the time.
Yeah, mid-table for sure. McLaren.
To then leaving them, and once you left that team, you got sacked from that team, and then all of a sudden they are the top team on the grid. Moving into a team that pretty much fucked you every week.
Did you see Piastri's mum when Oscar called her to say that he signed for his F1 contract, and she goes, "Oh, what color are we wearing?" Because she thought pink being oh my God, which one's the pink one?
BWP, Alpine.
And she goes, "No, we're wearing orange." And she's like, "Oh, McLaren." And then she's like, "Oh no, you're taking Daniel's seat," and because they were big Daniel Ricciardo fans. And then like the mum was sad.
Yeah, and she made a big post when they announced Ricciardo's departure. She made a massive post with the massive contribution to Daniel Ricciardo. The thing is, everyone loves him. The Texas Grand Prix today was so fucking different without him there. I'm the first to say that I love the guy, but yeah, he's probably past his prime.
Oh, 100% he's past his prime. But I don't
at
think
least
he's
let
the
him
shittest.
at least let him see the rest of the season out.
Yeah, but I don't think he's the shittest driver on the grid.
Oh fuck no, Bottas,
Yeah,
you.
he's had it.
Like Kick Sauber are shit,
Yeah.
right? But the drivers are done.
I reckon if you put him head to head with Perez, man, I reckon Ricciardo.
Perez is the one that should have gone.
Yeah.
If you put Ricciardo in Perez's car, I guarantee you he would be getting anywhere around 4th, 5th, maybe even better.
Do you think if Liam Lawson now, was it 4 more races left around there?
No, there's 5.
5 races
There
left.
was 6.
6 from this morning.
Yeah.
If he does killer, he'll take Perez's seat. and then Perez gets the boot, and now they've got no one back there, and they'll just put Ricardo back.
100%. I'm telling you right now, 100%. Yuki or Lawson will be sitting in Oracle next year.
I don't think Yuki would.
And I don't think it's Yuki. But
He's
one
too
of
reckless.
those two drivers are guaranteed to be in Red Bull Oracle next year. Perez will not be on the grid next year.
So who takes Lawson's seat? Do
It
you,
won't-
imagine, do you reckon Ricardo could come back?
He won't go to VCARB.
Yeah.
No,
He
there's-
wants.
There's no way. The only way he'll come back is if Red Bull offer him a seat.
Yeah.
But I doubt they'll do that.
Mate, how good is Drive to Survive going to be this year?
Oh, it'll be huge. It'll be huge. But how many people will watch it with Ricardo not on there?
He will be on there.
No, for this year, this season.
Yeah.
From next season?
Yeah, I reckon it'll drop ratings. Oh, I don't know. It's so dramatic. It's so dramatic. Drive to Survive.
It is. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So that was that. But then this morning in the Austin race, the biggest showdown was for third place. Max versus Lando.
Yeah.
What a fucking race that was.
Was it just over a second?
So the way that they challenged each other, this is my thoughts and my opinions. McLaren should have, once Lando illegally took over from the outside of the track, what McLaren should have done is said, Lando, drop back, give him the position back. There was shitloads of time behind them and the next car. Drop back, give him the position and fight back for it because you have the pace, you have the power over Verstappen. He caught Verstappen like that, man. It's just Verstappen was being much more better on the defensive. He could have easily taken him over after a few more corners rather than stay in the third position, get himself the penalty and then lose. He pulled away, man. He could, one more lap and he would have been more than 5 seconds away. But he didn't give him enough time. He should have dropped back, given him P3 back, and then taken him over from there. Your thoughts?
Look, I reckon, well, not about the race, because I can't really comment too much because I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch the race. I was just getting ready for work. Like I was out the door early this morning. But I reckon Verstappen's going to hold on for the championship.
Oh, I said this to my mate today. So at the moment, you've got Verstappen up the
He's
top.
up now another 3 points
Yeah.
ahead.
So he's like, what, 60 points ahead? 50, 60 points ahead.
I'll have a look. Yep.
And then in third place is Leclerc, 20 points behind Lando. So I now think...
All right, so we got, 354 for Verstappen and 297.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay. So 50 points.
it's gonna be hard.
Mate, this is what I'm saying is going to happen. Lando now is too close to third position to worry about him winning the first position. So I think that Verstappen will continue, win the championship. This is what ultimately is going to happen. If Ferrari keep going the way they're going, Leclerc will take P2 for the championship and possibly...
He's only 22 points behind.
Possibly, I reckon Ferrari could even take over the constructors.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They're not doing too bad.
Nah. 496. They're on 496 and McLaren's on 544. Do you know what I mean? They're too far ahead. McLaren. I reckon they're wrapping up the championship for the constructors for sure. I don't think. Well, I mean, they could pip Red Bull. Could you imagine Red Bull finish third?
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry. Ferrari are going to go for the second place in
two.
constructors.
Well,
They'll definitely. They're only
points.
8 points different.
They're going to get it.
Yeah. No. Sorry, not McLaren. McLaren's too far ahead now in constructions, and I think they're only going to keep growing
Yeah, I think
on that.
so.
But in the drivers, 354 first place, 297 is too far back, I think, now
What's this for? Drivers?
for drivers. And then you've got 20 points difference between second and third. I think Lando now needs to go on the defensive to keep that second place.
I reckon Lando, he'll finish second, I think. And I reckon Piastri could pip Leclerc, to be honest with you. I don't know, man.
Nah, I don't think so. Piastri's fallen back the last couple of races. Like he had a bit of. Oh, look, I mean, yeah. What was his
Piastri's 247.
result?
Finished
So
fifth, didn't he?
Piastri got fifth, but he was 21 seconds behind. Also, what 1 second, 1.5, 1.5 seconds behind Lando. Look at this, Leclerc. And then Sainz came in 9 seconds later. Verstappen 20 seconds later.
Yeah.
Right? And then Norris by 1 more second on that. So, yeah. Fuck. Russell 1 minute later. Wow.
Russell.
Perez
Yeah.
Perez should have had 6th position, but Russell on a shit car. And then Hamilton, he exited the race on second lap.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you which driver impressed me the most for this weekend.
Liam Lawson.
Yeah, Lawson after being a year without driving, but Colapinto, the kid that's racing for Williams at the moment, he's got no seat next year, yet he's in the points consecutively since he's been on the board, on the grid.
Has he been there this whole year?
No, he's only been there 3 races. They sacked Logan Sargent
That's right.
and replaced him with Colapinto
And why doesn't he have a seat?
because they don't have a seat yet.
Oh, because Sainz is taking.
Sainz is taking Williams. So the only other seat available at the moment for next year is the Haas. Is it Haas? No. Alpine. Alpine. Yeah.
I don't know who's not coming back for Alpine.
No. So Ocon's moving to Haas
That's right.
with Behrman.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
And Haas is teamed up with Toyota, which is huge.
Yeah, they're back in.
Huge.
Next.
Hulkenberg, 8th position. Magnussen, 11th position. They both qualified in the top 10.
So next year, Ferrari have Leclerc and Hamilton. Okay, so Norris and Piastri are staying. Russell and Antonelli.
Yep, that's for Mercedes.
Yeah. Aston Martin, Stroll, Alonso.
Malaka.
Can't believe it. So Red Bull, Yuki, and to be announced. Oh, well, what's his name's there?
Yeah, so Lawson hasn't been
there.
confirmed as a driver next year.
Yeah. Haas, Behrman, and Ocon.
Ocon, yep.
Alpine, Gasly, and to be announced.
Yeah.
So there's a seat there. Williams, Albon, and Sainz. Is it Sainz or Sainz? Sainz. Whatever. Kick Sauber, Hockenberg, and to be announced. That's it.
Mm.
Well, where's isn't Audi coming? Wait, where's Audi going?
No, Kick Sauber's turning Audi.
Audi, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So next year's going to be really cool because you got
there's 2 seats.
Red Bull are swapping over to Ford engines.
I don't know about that.
Rumors are that in 2026, Andretti is bringing in Chevrolet, which would be really cool because Chev is a massive name in motorsports.
Yeah.
Toyota has signed up with Haas.
I don't know what it is. You know, whenever I feel F1, I always think of Toyota and Honda.
Yeah, so the rumor is that Toyota was a powerhouse in, right? And the rumor is that they now are getting shitty that Formula Honda is getting massive because of Formula One.
Who does Honda do?
So Honda does the Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And I believe the Aston Martin. I think the Aston Martin.
Maybe. Yeah.
Anyway, but Honda's getting huge. And obviously Drive to Survive is massive behind this. So Toyota's like, fuck.
Forward, you said?
Yeah, they are. They're dropping Honda, but V-Carb's keeping Honda because of Yuki.
Yeah.
Yuki's sponsored by Honda.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Anyway, but I think that Toyota's now gone, fuck this, we need to get back into the Formula One. And the way that they've done it is by joining into Haas. Haas currently run Ferrari engines, right? So they're going to be doing other technical stuff. They're going to technical partners until 26 where the regulations change, and then they'll probably put full-blown Toyota motors in there. And Toyota... I know a lot of people are thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? Toyota are powerhouses in motor racing.
So, I don't know if we've already discussed this, but what are they changing? Like
The full regulations are changing. The size of the cars are changing.
So they're going to be shorter or longer?
Yeah, smaller.
Smaller?
Smaller for overtaking and all that. So the engines are changing to pretty much predominantly electric over petrol. At the moment, they're hybrid.
Yeah.
So they're running power off of fuel and battery.
Yeah.
Majority of it is going to go to battery power. It's going to completely change the sport.
So you're telling me there's not going to be no petrol?
They will still have petrol. It will still be hybrid, but it will be majority powered by batteries.
Okay.
Yeah. So the engines and the power units are going to completely change to fit the
Why?
regulations. That's the way the FIA want it.
Okay. Benny told me, now that you've just said fear, all right? Benny told me to tell you that you're a malacca.
Can you tell him that
Because
he's a malacca?
no one says fear. It's FIA. It's not fear. No one says fear.
Do you watch the F1?
Yeah.
They've been saying it all morning.
Fear?
Yeah.
Oh, they're malacas too.
All morning.
No, FIA. Don't
Oh,
fucking say
come
fear.
on. All right. So, I shouldn't be saying FIFA. I should be saying FIFA. Fuck you.
No, FIFA is completely different.
You and your Kubaro can go shove it up your ass.
Now that we're on FIFA.
And, before you were talking about pegging in your 10, you probably get pegged up the ass.
What? Peg what?
Anyway,
Oh,
FIFA.
pegging in my tent. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Arsenal.
Can we not talk about it?
We have to talk about it.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Red or no red?
I think it was a red, but I just think that
I think it was.
I think that the level of refereeing in the past few weeks has been fucking shocking.
Yeah.
And I think that it's completely ruining the sport. I looked at the similar situation between, who was it? I can't remember the players, but was it Chelsea and Liverpool?
Chelsea and Liverpool.
Very
Exactly the same. Exactly
situation.
the same.
No card.
No card.
What the fuck?
Okay. So this is my argument, right? It's a card all day, every day, okay? Even at how soft it is, it was a card. It was so close to the halfway line that I still believe it should have been a yellow, a strong yellow. Like, you fuck up again, you're off. Yellow. Red, I don't know.
Because it was a yellow, and then VAR upgraded it. Yeah,
To a red. Yeah. So I was listening to this podcast today. So it's a podcast called Arsenal Vision. So they're obviously Arsenal supporters, whatever they do a podcast. And he goes, look, I don't mind that it was a red. He goes, what I was pissed off about, like, this is what the guy was saying, is it was a yellow, then changed to a red. Like, don't get involved with shit like that. Because it was so far, like, to the it was so close to the center, it shouldn't have been a red. But anyway, it is what it is.
And it was early in the game too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like, I think it was only half an hour in or something like that.
Oh, no, shut up. I don't care about Bloody stupid.
Ads. You trying to look up the replay?
No. Yeah, on the half-hour mark. So it was on the 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
Saliba was given the marching orders for bundling over forward Evanilson while chasing a poor back pass from Leandro.
Yeah, Trossard. Yeah, he fucking put him under pressure.
Trossard, I don't know, man. Like,
No, I'm a Trossard fan.
but he hasn't really performed in his national team, has he?
Nah,
He hasn't really been doing much for Belgium.
nah, not really. But again, look, everyone has. I think this is the kick up the arse we all need. So
Oh, sorry. So third time this season that Arsenal have gone down to 10 men.
yeah, third time. I thought it was third time. Third time this season.
Compared to last year where they only got one red card.
Yeah, yeah. And we're what? 8 games in.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm completely fucking bedazzled with what the fuck is going on over at Emirates. Like, what the hell is going on?
Well, Rice, he said, he goes, we've got to stop making these stupid mistakes. It's costing us.
Yeah, but why? Like, why are we making these mistakes? You know, are we going out there too cocky, going, you know what, we've got to fucking rip a team?
Our heads so far up our own ass that we think, we got this year. This is our year. And
Well,
no, mate.
with that, no. If you're going to lose 2-0 to Bournemouth, like, fuck me. And the thing is, like, you know, you look at the ladder now. Oh, no, that's not the right
We're
fucking...
third, I think.
Yeah, we're third, but we're equal third.
With
So look,
Aston Villa, I think. is it?
Table. So Liverpool's on 21, Man City on 20, Arsenal 17, Aston Villa 17, Brighton 15.
So
you
it's
know,
still tight.
very tight. Even Tottenham's doing well the last few games.
I know.
You know, it's just we've got Liverpool next week
Without Saliba.
without Saliba.
No Odegaard.
Yeah, that's what's fucked us as well.
And we didn't have Saka
We've
either.
lost Odegaard.
Yeah, no Saka.
He'll be back though.
Hope so. We need something. Bloody hell.
So what was the other results? Liverpool bet Chelsea this morning.
Yeah, but see, Man City, 95th minute to win the game. Bastards.
Yeah, they always get it in the end. Man City 2-1 over Wolves. Everton 2-0 over Ipswich. Leicester 3-2 over Southampton. And Southampton were up 2-0 at one
Sorry,
stage.
Benny.
Brighton 1-0 over Newcastle. Brentford Man United 2-1 over Brentford. Aston Villa 3-1 over Fulham. Tottenham 4-1 over West Ham. And that's it.
Oh, well.
Wrexham 1.
Yes, Wrexham. Are they second or first?
Wrexham are, I'll tell you,
Pretty sure they're second or first.
they're second by 2 points. Yeah, so Birmingham City is 25 and they're 23.
So they're League One now?
Yeah, League One.
So next year they're in Championship.
Yeah.
They'll get promoted.
And then potentially that could be
Premier League.
yeah,
in 2
a
years.
Wales team in Premier League. That's right.
Yeah, in 2 I thought I saw someone walk past.
Probably.
In 2 years they could potentially be in the Premier League.
Yeah.
How good's that?
I know.
Good on you, Ryan Reynolds.
What else have you got to talk about?
So I went to Mount Gambier over the weekend, and we did a bit of off-roading, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so I came back on Sunday, and I was washing my car because all the bugs and shit, whatever. So anyway, took it to the car wash, and I could hear this, and I'm looking back, and I see this guy, and have you seen on Facebook those handheld blower things?
No.
You haven't seen them?
No.
At all. Well, anyway, they've got these Jet Pro Max, whatever they're called. They're apparently, like these little things, you plug your Makita or DeWalt or Milwaukee battery into it. It's like 200 miles an hour wind speeds, right? Anyway, and I said, I go, excuse me, mate, do these things actually work? And And he's like, man, they're sick. Like, they're killer. I go, do you mind if I have a go? And my hand, like, it went back. The amount of air coming out of this thing. And he was completely dry in his car with it. And, like, didn't have to chamois it, nothing. At all. And it was coming up fucking mint.
Straight on Amazon and bought one?
Straight away that night.
Fuck me.
Katrina's like, are you serious? Like,
Oh, don't get me started on wives, because my latest obsession has been Formula One
the cars.
TurboTax cards,
Yeah.
right? And like I had a big delivery today.
Big delivery of cards.
Yeah,
How many cards did you get?
like 50 packets got delivered from the UK.
And how much are these packets each?
Do you know what? A hell of a lot cheaper from the UK, man. They equaled to $2 a packet from the UK.
That's all right.
And here they're $4 a packet at EB Games.
No shit.
Right? So I'm desperate to get the signature cards. So I thought, I'm going to order a bulk lot from the UK, from the actual Tops store.
Did
Right?
you do like an opening?
I should. I haven't opened them yet.
You haven't opened them?
No.
Bring them next
I
week.
should.
Bring them next week.
Should. We should do a live stream, hey?
We'll do a Facebook Live.
Like a card packet opening.
How many packages you get? 50?
50 packets, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guaranteed to at least get a couple of signature cards in those. I'm guaranteed. I have to.
Did you ever see that guy that did the unboxing of like the Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I watch unboxing all the time of cards. Like there's
So is there a special
the
order?
breaks and all that.
Is there a special order you put the F1 cards?
Yeah, I've got the checklist and the folder and all that the order goes in.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
No, we're doing it next week.
Yeah. But so I went to the card fair, the sports card fair on the weekend.
Yeah.
And I took all my spares because like on the poster, it had NBA, F1, soccer, EPL, all that, all the different, and then Pokemon, right? Mm-hmm. So I went with my boys and I took all my spare Formula One cards, hoping that I could trade some of my cards because I've got some duplicates of really good cards. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fantastic, this is going to be great. I can't wait. Not one person was trading Formula One cards.
Oh,
all
Pokemon. In
there was one guy there who was selling Formula One cards, but they were all like 80s, 90s Adelaide related cards.
Oh, wow.
And I'm this is great, but I didn't want to buy them because I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with them? I want my current set. So anyway.
What was he selling them for? Like a pretty penny?
Oh, depends what ones you wanted. Like if you wanted the Ayrton Senna,
Oh, forget it.
then you're going to pay top dollar for that.
Like what, $100, $200?
Yeah, there was an Ayrton Senna signed card from I can't remember what it was, but like very, very late 80s. And it was signed by him and he was selling it for about $1,500.
It's not bad.
And I'm like, fuck me, I'm not going to pay that much for a card.
Just
As much
spend
as I'd love.
$2,000 for a shitbox phone. So
But fuck you. All right? Fuck you. Wait till AI comes out on my phone. And
I've
then,
got AI already, dude.
and then we can compare.
I've got a 200 megapixel camera. I don't need
Like
your 60
fucking big
megapixel
sizes
camera.
and shit.
Yeah, whatever, man.
That's it.
All right, boys.
I'm closing
and
it
girls.
there. Don't forget you can sold more t-shirts.
Oh, killer.
So you can still buy t-shirts. We've got limited sizes left in limited quantities.
Yeah, beautiful.
$35. I reckon we're going to do a pre-Christmas sale.
Yep.
But if you can't wait till then, $35 on our website.
You don't tell them from now to now they're not going to buy any.
No. $35 with all proceeds going to mental health charities. Mm-hmm. And you can find us on all our socials, Facebook,
Instagram,
YouTube, TikTok, YouTube.
and
at
our
Two Blokes in the Pod.
website.
And our website.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.